our services, what we offer. So those of you who might be going through the introduction to Java course, well, I will need your feedback on that, but not right now. So the courses that we offer are, we offer an introduction to Java course, and what we offer differently. So let me first introduce. We offer an introduction to Java course, which is basically the basics of Java for someone who's a total beginner. Because at university, we understand that the most stressful thing you guys have is to pass an assignment. So you guys can't get exactly what you need out of an assignment in terms of learning, because you guys are pressed for time and pressed for circumstances most of the time. And we understand that because we've been through that. That's the only reason we understand, because we've been through that. We understand how students work. We talk to students on a daily basis, find out what they want, find out what their needs are, find out what their demands are, and we basically tailor our courses to support you students. The second course we have is Become a Front-End Developer. Now, becoming a front-end developer is basically a course that's going to take you from zero to job worthy. What do I mean by that? So I'm on the inside. I know exactly what recruiters ask for and what they want when it comes to jobs, because I have recruiters trying to headhunt me all the time. I get phone calls, oh, well, we're looking to offer you 40K a year. I'm like, sorry, I'm happy where I am. We want to offer you 50K a year. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm happy where I am. That's the phone calls I'm getting because I'm in the field and I'm constantly updating myself and I'm constantly moving forward. That's just what phone calls I get. And I want you guys to be in a situation where you have the phone calls, where you're getting phone calls like that. I get emails all the time about job opportunities because I've introduced myself to these guys. So, in this Become a Front-End Developer, the skills that you are going to achieve would be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. Now, I will teach you React.js and HTML and CSS and JavaScript in the view of a university student that needs these skills to land a job. So by the end of the course, you will be able to go into an entry-level React.js or front-end developer role and be able to add value and contribute to the team. That's what I want from you guys. I'm getting you prepared for that. That's what the courses are, that's what the courses are aimed at. Then CV tailoring sessions. CV tailoring sessions will be taken by Mrs. Sania Bashir. So what you'll do is you will let us know the job that you would like to aim for, and we will tailor your CV to fit the job roles you are applying for based on our marketing techniques. Now, let me give you an anecdote. A few days ago, a friend came to me and he said to me, Sharon, I've got a lot of good experience, but my CV isn't getting me anywhere. I was like, okay, let's meet up. We met up and his CV had a lot of good information on it. But the problem was that it had a lot of good information on it. Our CV shouldn't be too long. A rule that I was taught by Mrs. Sania Bashir was a CV shouldn't be longer than a page long. And if at most 2 pages, because you have to understand, a guy that's working 9 to 5, looking at 100, 200 CVs a day, he needs a reason to give your CV a second look. He needs to think, okay, why should I look at the CV? So what you need to do is you guys need to tell a good story. So my friend that came to me the other day, he had a lot of good information, but there was no story his CV was telling. It was too ratchet. It was too all over the place. So what I did was I said, okay, you seem to know yourself about business. Where were you trained? They said, I was trained as a car salesman. I'm like, okay, let's put your training there. Let's put your training there, promotion there. And as we go up in the world, we want to increase your responsibilities. He said, right now I work as a digital marketing manager. I'm like, okay. So what we do is we don't put business digital marketing manager. What other responsibilities do you have? Because he works at a startup like business. I'm like, okay, but what you actually are is a business development executive, because you're making decisions about how to basically for the further business. So we told a good story with this CV, and from that he was able to understand where he's going, how he's getting there, and in his skills, I also said what skills are necessary for a business development person. Communication skills, teamwork, leadership, all these things are relevant to the role, and all of these things are things that are skills that he's picked up in his jobs that he didn't even know he had. And after that, guess what? He's getting interviews now, and I'm not surprised, because this is how it works. You do things correctly, and you get interviews. Now, this friend of mine, he's going to an interview next week, and I was so proud when he told me this. Another well, that anecdote I can tell you guys another time. So we offer that. So CV tailoring sessions, we will tailor your CV to fit the job roles we're applying for, and we'll make sure you guys are happy with it and understand the nuances behind the CV when you're done with us. And so you're able to apply for the jobs that you want. Then we have interview coaching. Now, in interview coaching, first thing we'll do is we'll have practice runs to understand the strengths and weaknesses, because all of us have strengths and weaknesses, whether it be me, whether it be Mrs. Sania Bashir. The only difference is that we strategize and find out how we can overcome our weaknesses, which we're giving you guys the opportunity to do as well. We will then discuss a strategy of how to overcome your weaknesses and use your strengths to give you the best chance of passing the interview. Now, an individual came to me the other day and he had the issue of speech. So when he used to speak, he used to come out with nonsense because he'd know what he was saying, but everything would come out wrong. So I said to him, when you go to an interview, stay quiet when someone asks you a question, 5 seconds, and then talk, and then at least then your response will be logical, straightforward, and to the point, because that's what they're asking for when they ask you close-ended questions. They just want a straightforward answer. And guess what? He was given a placement. When I heard that, I was so proud. He literally sent me the message on Snapchat, and I was like, bro, this needs to be, I need to do this more for people. But obviously, everything has a price. Everyone needs to be compensated for their time. And so that's what we're asking for. Those are our services.